Okay, so this is second session where we are going to start the development on this assignment. Okay, assessment. So here you can see we just discuss about the requirements. Now, first of all, I want to create the MVC application. So in order to create that, I will go here, click on the create new project. First of all, what is this window? Okay, go in the search box, search for Visual Studio 2022. Okay, install it on your machine, open it. You will get this window. Click on the create new project. Here you can choose the location as well. Okay, where you want to create the project, what is the project name and all. So you can just choose the project like ASP.NET Core Web Application Model View Controller. Okay, this will be our application. अगर आपको यहाँ पे नहीं दिखता है, यहाँ पे सर्च कर सकते हो. Okay, that is the recent project. That's why I'm able to see that. But for you, you will have to search here ASP.NET Core. ऐसा अगर आप सर्च करोगे, then here it will filter all this record and you will see the application name, this one, ASP.NET Core Web App Model View Controller. Click on the next button. Okay, here you can just create one more folder. Inside the .NET Core, create a folder called Employee CRUD Web App. Okay, open karo and then give the proper name. Like, what will be the name here? So employee EMP management system. Okay, MGT, employee management system. This is my solution name. ओके, स्पेलिंग वगैरह यहाँ पे देख लो. इससे क्या होता है, बाद में चेंज करने में बहुत दिक्कत आएगा. सो जस्ट मेक श्योर व्हाट योर स्पेलिंग यू आर doing, it should be correct. So employee management system. Next, .NET 6. Okay, fine. HTTPS configure, create. ओके, सो यहाँ पे देखो एक प्रोजेक्ट क्रिएट हुआ है एम्प्लॉय मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम करके. दिस इज योर विजुअल स्टूडियो. ओके, सो अगर आपने ये प्रोजेक्ट अभी रन किया ना, तो आपको सैम्पल वेब पेज तो दिख जाएगा. Because this is template, we have taken one by default template where you can basically get the predefined classes, predefined views, predefined models, and it will show you the sample output. So let's run that project. Now this is the output. This is the port number, localhost colon 7072, where you are having this header bar, body part, footer bar. We saw the bootstrap as well. So this is bootstrap 5 only. Okay, in the with the help of bootstrap 5, you can add the nav bar here, body part here, footer part here. This is logo, this is menu items. So all these things are readily available. We just have to modify this project to achieve these requirements. Okay, now I want to create one employee controller which will help me to add the employee, edit the employee, list out the employee. Okay, so let's do that. Go here first of all, Solution Explorer, controller. You can see there is one home controller already available. So I will just right click on this controller, add. First of all, stop this execution, right click. Let's do one thing. Just copy and paste this controller as it is. Or one more thing we can do. Yeah, just rename this controller as employee controller. You might know the solid principles. Okay, if not know, fine. Solid means yes for single responsibility. Okay, O for open close principle. Okay, L for Liska substitution. Okay, spelling देखले ना. Okay, and then I for interface aggression and D for dependency inversion. So this is your solid principle. So while doing any development, while working on any project, you should know all these principles first of all. So very first principle is single responsibility. So if you want to work with any of the entity, so first of all, while analyzing the requirement, try to analyze the entities of your application. What are all entities are there? So in your application, I am seeing there are three different entities. One is employee, designation, and grade. There are three different entities. So each entity should have its own controller, its own classes. Okay. तो यहाँ पे अगर आपने देखा, so I have just added one entity, that is employee controller. Whatever name you will give here as a file name, same name you have to provide here as a class name. What is this? Is the dependency injection where you can just configure the logger. This is your constructor where you can add the dependency of your logger, and this is your index method. Okay, so index method will be your home page. Okay, home page means if you just in MVC you are having one URL pattern, routing pattern. So what is the URL pattern? If you want to visit this page, you have to provide domain name slash employee slash index. If you don't provide index, it will by default take that. This is privacy and this is error. Let's remove this. I just wanted to create one action method which is employee slash index, and will basically this method will basically create display the list of employees. Okay, so I'm just going to create that method. Right click here on the action method where you want to create the action method. Okay, right click here, add view, razor view, click on add, and here view name is index, whatever it is. Create as a partial no, use default layout yes, click on the add button. Okay, it is trying to generate the view. Now if you notice here, in this folder structure, you are having one employee controller, you are having one views folder. In the views, it has been already automatically created the employee folder. In that you got the index.html view. So this view will basically have your HTML, JavaScript and CSS code. Okay, and if you want to add the common code for header footer, you can go in the shared folder. There is a layout file. Here you can add the common code for the your header footer between all across all the pages. Okay, now let's say I'm just renaming this as a employee list like this. Okay, and I'm running this project again. Now you can see this is my home page, but if I go here employee slash index, enter, this is my employee list page, right? This is what we have just created. Now I wanted to do some cleanup. First of all, whenever I will run this project, it should not display this page at all. It should by default display the employee listing page. Here I want to change the name. Here I want to show the employee menu. I want to remove this privacy. I want to remove this footer bar as well. So this cleanup you can go and do in the layout.cshtml file here. So this is my title. So title should be employee management system, properly management system. Okay, like this. Then this is my logo. In the Bootstrap, we already saw, right? There is one now bar, header section now bar. In the now bar, we are having logo name here. That is employee management, whatever. If you want to add the logo image, you can do that. Okay, here I want to show employee list, and this privacy I don't want to display. So remove that. This is li, and in this body, whatever you will write here, it will show in the render body. And footer part, I just don't want to display. I just want to display employee management system and don't want to display anything else. Okay, so I will just remove that. That's it. Now if you refresh this page, okay, first of all apply the changes. Let's wait. Yeah, you can see employee spelling mistake. Go here again, find that where we have mistake. This one. Okay, it's a hot reload button here. Hot reload means it will automatically apply here. Okay, employee management system, employee list. This is my footer 24. Now here I want to display the list of employees. So what I will do, first of all, I will change the default route. So in order to change that, you can go to the program.cs and find home/index. So this is your default route where I'm showing controller is home, action is index. No, my controller should be employee. Okay, and action is index. So now if I refresh this page, this is program.cs. Okay, it we need to stop and start the project again to apply these changes, because whatever changes you will made in the program.cs file, you have to reapply those by stopping and starting the application again. Now see, employee list is the by default page. There is no welcome page now. Okay, great. One more thing you can do, just do one more cleanup. Delete this home controller. We don't require that controller now, and delete this view page as well. We don't require this. Now we are good. Okay, we are having a proper structure for our employee management system, which does not have any garbage files. Okay, and if you see, once I run this project, it is showing employee list. Now it's time to build some EY portion. Here I want to show, with the help of Bootstrap, I want to show add employee button. So what I will do, I will go here. I will add one division. In that, add a button. Obviously in Bootstrap, you can just add the classes like BTN primary. Okay, this is available in the Bootstrap file. See, add employee button is there. Great. Whenever I will click this button, it should open a new page where I should be able to add the employee information in the database. Okay, अभी मैंने इस बटन को क्लिक किया, एक नया पेज ओपन होना चाहिए. So obviously अगर मुझे एक पेज से दूसरे पेज पे रिडायरेक्ट करना है, so what I will do, एंकर टैग यूज करूंगा. इसमें मैं href डाल सकता हूँ इस टाइप में. I want to jump on employee/create. ये पेज ओपन होना चाहिए. जब भी मैं इस बटन पर क्लिक करूंगा, इट शुड ओपन एम्प्लॉय कंट्रोलर में क्रिएट नाम का मेथड में लिखने वाला हूँ, या फिर क्रिएट नाम का मेथड में लिखने वाला हूँ, which is not yet available, but it should go to that page as soon as I click here. See, it automatically navigated to the employee/create button. But you are seeing here 404 क्यों आ रहा है? क्योंकि वो पेज ही अवेलेबल नहीं है. तो अगर वो पेज अवेलेबल नहीं, तो आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? You have to create that page. Where you want to create that page? I want to create that in employee controller. I will go to the employee controller, copy this action method, paste it here, change the name, create. Again, right click, stop the execution, right click, add view, razor view, add, don't select anything, click on that. It will automatically create one more CS HTML file in the employee folder. Let's wait. Okay, now you can notice in the employee folder you are having create page available. In this you can just rename it as a add new employee. Got it? Now this is my listing page. If I click on this button, it will go to the create page. First of all, it will go to the employee controller. In the employee controller, it will try to find create method. In that method, if I right click, go to the view, this is the view. Okay, this view has been created in the view folder, employee folder, create button. Okay, so in the create file, you can add the form controls in order to add the new employee in the database. Okay, you can see add new employee button. Now let's run the project. If you want to run without debugging mode, you can do Control F5. If you want to run in debugging mode, you can just click here or press the F5 button. Okay, you can see here add employee. If I click on that, it has been redirected to the employee slash create action method, and in this we are now showing the add new employee page. Okay, this is how you can basically implement the routing with our application. I want to add one back button. Okay, ahref slash employee slash index. Okay, here you can just display back. So what this back button will do, it will basically navigate back to the listing page. Okay, btn primary. अभी आप देख सकते हो it has added the back button also. If you click on that, it will go to the list employee page. If you click here add employee, it come to the add new employee. If you click on the back button, it goes to the add new employee page. Got it? So this is how we can implement the navigation in your web application. Here also we are having one more option, employee list. Okay, so do that. I mean, if I click here, it should go to the employee list page. If we will add one more option, add employee in the menu bar also. So go here, find that menu bar, copy, paste, find the name, employee list, find the name, add new employee. Okay, and give the proper names, like controller name is employee, action name is index, controller name is employee, action name is create. That's it. If you refresh now, if you click on the add employee, it will go to the add employee page. If you click on the employee list, it will go to the employee list page. See? Okay, so this is also navigation we have implemented. From here also you can jump, from here also you can jump. Got it? Now, next is show the grid for displaying the information, employee information. So how to display the grid? Go here. We have created this division. Inside this division, go and create one more division. In this division, create one table. In this table, create one header section. Okay. Below the head section, create a body section. Inside this head, create one row. In the row, create one th, serial number, th, name, th. What are all things we can add? Go to the syllabus. I mean, assign requirements. Fine. Name, email address, phone number. Okay. Name, email address, phone number. Next, designation, name, grade, name. Okay, id we can't display because end user doesn't care about the ids. Okay, अगर आप कुछ किसी वेबसाइट का यूजर हो, आपको क्या करना है कि डेजिग्नेशन का आईडी क्या है, you just care about the display name. So here we will show designation, not id. Okay, we will display the actual name of the designation and grade. Okay, not id. Again we will display the grade name, and we will add one more column, that is actions. Why actions? Because here they have mentioned somewhere in the list user can be add and delete the record. So अपन action column में क्या करेंगे, add and delete का, add and edit का, sorry delete and edit का buttons दिखाएंगे. नाउ सी द आउटपुट। ओके, आप बोलोगे कि सर ये क्या हो गया, हमने तो टेबल डाला था लेकिन इट इज नॉट विजिबल प्रॉपरली। You know the bootstrap. We have the magic in hand. Go here, add table class. Okay. Now only this class made the magic, right? So it is in proper tabular format. अगर आपको और एक कुछ चीज करना है, यहाँ पे जाके आप ऐसा कर सकते हो, टेबल बॉर्डर्ड। इससे क्या हो जाएगा, वो टेबल को बॉर्डर आ जाएगा, देखो थोड़ा बॉर्डर आ जाएगा। नाउ देयर शुड बी अ स्पेस बिटवीन दिस बटन एंड दिस टेबल, बोथ आर लाइक थोड़ा स्पेस चाहिए। ओके, तो यहाँ पे आप क्या कर सकते हो, यू कैन ऐड द स्पेस आइदर बाय यूजिंग द BI tag obviously, or if you want to go with the CSS class, you can do like this, margin top 2। क्या हो जाएगा, थोड़ा मार्जिन टॉप आ जाएगा, 2 पिक्सल। आपको थोड़ा ज्यादा डालना है, 5 कर दो। ये आ गया, थोड़ा ज्यादा हो गया, इतना भी नहीं चाहिए था, 3 इज फाइन आई गेस। ओके, नाउ देयर इज अ स्पेस बिटवीन एम्प्लॉय एंड टेबल। नाउ नेक्स्ट थिंग इज डिस्प्ले द एम्प्लॉय रिकॉर्ड्स इन अ ग्रिड। अभी डिस्प्ले करने के लिए वी हैव टू क्रिएट द डेटाबेस, बिकॉज वी डोंट वांट टू डिस्प्ले द, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, हार्ड कोडेड वैल्यूज, राइट? Let me just add one hard coded row. You will see what I'm trying to say here. Serial number is 1. Name मान लो सुदर्शन, सुदर्शन पाटिल। ओके, फुल नेम डालेंगे अपन। देन email address like sudarshan@gmail.com. Then we are just working on designing part. Okay, there is no backend stuff involved as of now. I will let you know once I started. This is email, then phone number है सुदर्शन का, ये वाला जो डमी फोन नंबर है। देन designation junior software engineer। ओके, देन उसका ग्रेड है A1। so this is the record for Sudarshan, see the output, this is the grade। in the grid we are having first record। actions में आपको क्या क्या डालना है, you want to add, यहाँ पे बॉर्डर नहीं दिख रहा है, नॉट श्योर व्हाई। ओके, विल फिगर इट आउट, डोंट वरी। या बिकॉज वहां पे और एक मुझे रो डालना पड़ेगा, और इसमें एक एंकर डालना है, href, या फिर बटन डालना है। ओके, बटन एडिट, दूसरा बटन डालना है, उसके बाजू में डिलीट, और दोनों बटन में थोड़ा स्पेस छोड़ना है। तो यूटिलिटी क्लासेस यूज करो, जैसे कि मार्जिन स्टार्ट 2, ये थोड़ा स्पेस आ जाएगा दोनों में। उसके बाद दोनों बटन का कलर वगैरह भी सेट करना पड़ेगा। तो यहाँ पे बिटियन बिटियन एडिट करना है, मतलब प्राइमरी वार्निंग दे दो येलो कलर। ओके, और डिलीट करना है, मतलब ऑब्वियसली रेड कलर आएगा वहाँ पे, तो डेंजर दे देता हूँ भाई, अगर डिलीट करोगे तो वापस नहीं आएगा। सो दैट्स वाई while doing this action carefully do that, so that's the red color। पर थोड़ा बटन बड़ा हो गया, उसकी वजह से इसका भी साइज बढ़ गया। तो लेट्स डू वन थिंग, छोटा कर दो उसको। एसएम नाम का क्लास रहता है, बिटिन एसएम। इससे क्या हो जाता है, बिटिन का साइज थोड़ा छोटा हो जाता है, सी नाउ इट इज स्मॉल। so this is our output। so we have completed the UI designing for listing page। अब कैसा होता है कि अगर नया एम्प्लॉय ऐड किया, तो ऑब्वियसली ये जो रो है ना, वो उतने टाइम रिपीट होगा ऐसे, और आउटपुट ऐसे दिखेगा। जैसे जैसे रो ऐड करते जाओगे, वैसे वैसे इस लिस्ट में it will repeat the rows and you will be able to see the output like this। Okay, now let's work on add employee page। this is listing page where once you add the new employee it will visible in the UI like this। but add करने के लिए हमें एक फॉर्म तो चाहिए, so that form we will create here। okay, this was the listing employee। if you click on this, here I want to create a new form in order to add the new employee information to the database। okay, now इसको ऐड करने के लिए क्या चीज करना पड़ेगा, सबसे पहले लेट मी स्टॉप द रिकॉर्डिंग।